Hey everybody, welcome to KVisserFarms. So today we are going to I'm going to plug in my semi. I'm going to put a battery charger on my semi and we're going to see maybe if that'll start. So I'm just going to get the extension cord plugged in here and run it out to the truck. So I'm undoing this extension cord to plug it into the truck because this semi has a block heater in it. And my hope is that if I plug it in for a few hours and then do what else I'm gonna do here and then put the battery charger on it, it'll fire right up. So I'm really hoping that this works so then I don't have to really mess with it. Just plug that in. Get this out the door and walk over here to the semi and see if I can remember where the block heater plug-in is. It's muddy out. I'm sinking a couple inches every time. Okay. No. 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 It turns out magnets don't really like aluminum. This magnet doesn't like anything right now. Okay, I'm just gonna do this one-handed. And come on, come on. There, she's in. Okay, next thing we're gonna do is pull the hood and see if we can find some batteries. Oh, that hood is heavy. I started calling this truck the Iron Maiden because it is really well built. Okay. Oh. Oh. Oh boy. Let's see here. And look at that. We got batteries. I believe there's 4 of them on this truck. Ooh, I might go to this side. There. Oh my God. We'll go to the other side. So I've had to play at the batteries on this truck before when I first got it because Grandpa's hopper bottom trailer has an electric roll tarp on it. And you have to have power going to that electric roll tarp for it to work. So that's what I did. I had to tie a cable directly to the batteries. Not a big deal. It was, I think it cost like 130 bucks and it took me about 2 hours to do it where I could have just bought the cord as a whole. Yeah, I'm just gonna put this truck on probably a 10 amp charge for a few hours. I got some other stuff. Oh, I got some other stuff I want to do, so that would be perfect. Perfect to just have it sit on a charge. Then hopefully by the time I leave here, it turns over or starts. Now if it starts, that'd make my whole day. Okay, where's the other end here? There's the other end. Okay. cords everywhere. Now, okay, so that's positive. I'm positive. That's positive. I'm funny. And I can't come up with a good pun for that one. I'm sorry. Yeah, that should be good. And then we stand off to the side, cover your head. What, is it not plugged in? Did I forget to plug it in? Oh. I think, yep. Never mind. That plug-in's on its own circuit. So, there we go. So that plug-in has a power switch. I'm not sure why. I'm not sure why that's the only one that has a... I didn't hear any explosions, so I'm gonna hope that's good news. Okay, that must be what I was hearing. So we'll put that on 10 amp for 135. We'll go 2 amp on hold, maybe. There we go. Okay, so that's charging now. So now we see if we can get the door shut around all these cords. Oh yes, I love it when things fall together. So she's plugged in, she's charging. I'm walking through the mud over to the shop. That block just keeps the doors from wobbling in the wind. Open both doors so we get maximum daylight. Ah yes, maximum daylight. So this shop has lights in it, but I would really like to put different lights in it, brighter lights. I think I can just unscrew those and put different lights right in, but I'm not totally sure. I'd have to. The only good way to get up there is to start that and back it right down the center, or have somebody back it right down the center, and then I'll stand up there and unscrew the lights, and yeah. So now the fun part, we're going to start installing the egg leader auto steer system, or we're going to attempt to, because I've never done it before. And I'm gonna move my car over here. So it was clean, not anymore. I think I said it in the last video, the 8300 is getting the In Command 800 as well as the 8760. I haven't got the parts yet, but the sprayer is going to run off that same system. So when I'm all done with seeding and whatnot, I'll put the screen, the steady steer, the globe, and the control box in the sprayer, and that'll be my setup for spring, or for spraying. So yeah, I'm just gonna get everything set up here, and I'll start back up when we get to that point. Okay, so here's what I got. This is the egg leader steady steer. This is what goes under the steering wheel it hooks up to the gear that drives the steering wheel, and that plugs into the monitor. These are my directions. So we're gonna try and follow those. And here's the steer command. So we're gonna, oh, and the important part, the globe. This is a 7500. I believe they offer a 7000 and a 7500 right now. The 7500 was gonna work best for me, so that's what I ordered. And I think it's gonna look pretty sweet up on top of this 8300. I think it's gonna look really sweet up on top of this 8300. Okay, I just gotta get up there. This might be tricky. So it's gonna go somewhere in there. Wow, this is difficult. Yeah, right in there. Okay. I actually brought a flashlight too because I didn't know if that would start to be able to get the 8300 out. Otherwise, we have to pull it out. And I'm alone right now, so I don't want to try pulling one of Grandpa's trucks out by myself because I need somebody to, the way it's in there, I need somebody to steer to get it out of the shop. So I brought a flashlight and I brought a whole slew of tools just in case, because you can never be too prepared, right? So oh yeah, it looks cool up there. Little white bubble. So, oh, I wonder. I bet I could sneak the plug through there. Ah, I bet I could do that. We'll see. I'm kind of right now, I just want to get it together enough that it works, and then over the summer when it's nicer out, I can hide cords and, you know, do whatever with it. But right now I just want to get it to the point that it works, so then I at least somewhat know what I'm doing. Oh boy. Okay, so I think I'm gonna order a mount that I can put right into that bolt there, and that will then connect my, oh, I forgot the screen. Oh well, I don't need it today, I guess. That will connect my RAM, or that will connect with a RAM mount. Oh, what part number? This is kind of difficult in the dark. Okay, I'm gonna figure out some of this stuff, so stay tuned. Okay, update. I got this steer command module installed. That was pretty straightforward. You just take the floor mat here, pull it back. It came with this bracket and 3 screws. You just take 3 screws out of the floor access panel and put this in its place and put the screws back. So that was pretty straightforward, pretty easy. So now I'm going to get some wires hooked up to that, get them plugged in, run them around the cab, and see where we sit. Stay tuned. So I've been busy, and all I have to show for it is empty boxes and instructions. I'm just kidding. So here's what I got done. This is the steady steer ring assembly. So that goes on the steering wheel, and oh, let's see if we can get this back down to earth here. Oofta. Okay, see this a little better. So this is the steady steer ring assembly, and what goes on here is this motor. This is the steady steer motor. And that just snaps in there and boom. Oops. You're off to the races. So now essentially, oh, let's shut that off. Essentially what I have left to do for this tractor is we need to route the power cable from the battery up to the cab, and then the cable from the globe right there down to the back of the cab up to the screen, and then mount the screen, of course. So I got most of the cab work done, and I'm kind of thinking now maybe I'll go start looking at the 8760 and think about doing some stuff on that. But I'm just gonna take, oh man, I'm gonna take some of these boxes and stuff and just get them cleaned up. I'll keep this box. These two boxes are junk. Recycle. Here on KVisserFarms, we recycle. So, yeah, pretty easy install. I think I started at 10:30, and it's noon? Maybe noon? Oh, box is almost blew away. Oh. In you go. Ooh, wonder what's in here. Oh, in you go. So it took me an hour and a half to put in the ring assembly and the steering control module. So I got this box emptied. Hang on to these just in case. Got all those boxes emptied. I think the only thing left that I'm gonna do to the 83 today is I think I'm gonna put the, so it came with that metal plate I showed you earlier. I'm gonna maybe stick that up on top of the cab. And we'll go from there and see where we stand. So, I think I'm gonna take my stuff and head over to the 8760 and see about putting that one together next. Yeah. So just keep following along. We're getting stuff done today, getting ready for spring, and we're gonna make this farm straight. And we're back. So here we are at the 8760. Oh, I could have brought the tire for that baler. But here we are at the 8760. We're gonna put the ring kit in here and attempt to route the what am I thinking? Attempt to route the power cable for the display. So this tractor, the batteries are right here. You pull this pin and don't lose the pin, and you open it up and there they are. Since the cab's right there and the batteries are right there, I'm hoping it's gonna be pretty easy to just route the power cable into the cab. And on this, I think I'm not gonna do anything fancy with the GPS cable. I'll just run it out the corner here, up the side around the light, and up to the front where the globe will be. So this one should be pretty easy and straightforward. You watch, it'll be the hardest one. But yeah, so we're gonna go to town here. So first thing we're gonna do is take this foot pedal out. So this is what engages the auto steer. You just slap your foot on that and you're off to the races. plug that in and forget about that because I don't have the screen. So then we're done with that. Okay, let's see what other good stuff we have in here. What do we got? What do we got? Zip ties, fun stuff. Warning labels that I probably won't put on. And what's this? Power. Oh, this is the cable for the oh man. This goes to the steady steer. This cable right here comes from the steering control module, and it goes over to the globe, so we'll set that out of the way. I wonder if I can just put a and here is this is the anti-rotation pin kit. Set that off to the side, and the bottom ring for the steady steer. And get rid of that box. These packages are really cool. You just flip the ears open, it loosens the cellophane, and you pull it out. And sayonara. Okay, so we got that. What's in this box of goodies? I hear metal. So this is the top ring. So that just sits in there like so. The bushing kit for the anti-lock pin, bolts for the anti-lock. It's really cool. I really like that with Egg Leader, it's all retrofitted to your machine. Like I looked into, or I thought about putting a John Deere auto steer in this, but it was much more costly than this. That is the power cable. This goes from the batteries to the display. So we're just gonna close that one for now and set it off to the side. And this, I'm guessing, yep, power cable for the globe. And this is another metal plate. This just sticks on the roof, but I won't need this one because so this tractor had, the guy that had it, let's take a gander. The guy that had it had a Trimble globe on here. So it already has a metal plate that I'm thinking I can stick the auto steer to. But we'll see. Now that I'm looking at it, it looks kind of small. But we'll see. So I'm gonna get to work. Now that I've done one, I'm pretty comfortable doing a second one, so we'll get going on this and be back in a jiffy. Okay, so let's see if this truck will start. I got the anti-rotation, or the top ring and the bottom ring installed on the 8760. Got the top ring and bottom ring installed on the 8300, and the steering control module installed on the 8300. So I'll come back tomorrow and install the steering control module bracket on the 8760 and find a spot to put the screen. But let's see if this starts. like a charm. A little bit of moisture in the exhaust. So I parked this truck in December, like just sitting just like this. I parked it in December and it popped right off. Couldn't ask for a better way to start. Let's get out to some silence here. So tomorrow I'm gonna come out, depending on if it's raining. We're supposed to get some rain. I might put the new drive or the new U-joint in and do that, finish putting in what I need to put in on the 8760 for the egg leader. Get the screen mounted possibly. I'm getting excited. We're getting ready for spring. We're really gonna hammer spring out this year, and hopefully everything goes good. We have good moisture in the ground, which is something we didn't have going into last year. So we have a good start already, a much better start already than last year. So yeah, I'm gonna come out here tomorrow, get that drive line put in, finish putting the top ring and bottom ring in the 8760, put the SCM bracket, maybe route some wiring in the 8300 and the 8760. We'll see. But thank you for watching. Please leave a like, and if you like what we do, subscribe. Got a lot of exciting things coming yet. Hopefully by Saturday we'll have some equipment that'll go straight. So like I said, thank you for watching, guys, and we'll see you in the next one.